So Nick, what are your thoughts on today's game? First clean sheet?
Yeah, so I think I've just spoke about it there with Kitch. There's some positives, but there's some frustrations as well. Like there has been the last 2 games really. Positives is that first away game we've kept a clean sheet, and we have looked solid, and we haven't conceded too many gilt edge chances for them. But again, frustrated with the amount of play, especially first half that we had, that we didn't work their keeper more or take our chances and be a little bit more ruthless, and that's been kind of the message so far in the first 3 games, and we're just, I think we're still trying to not get our feet, but just try to get into our groove and make sure things are right, and it's a work in progress. And I suppose tomorrow I'll probably look at it and say, yeah, it's a bit more positive, but I'm still sitting here thinking I would have wanted 3 points for that game. And I think the demands that we make is the fact that when we know we should be getting more points, that's kind of like 2 chucked away to a certain degree, because we wanted 3 points tonight.
That slight tweak in shape for today's game. So with Kyle up on his own, and then sort of George and Rob either side of him, they seem to sort of create more chances in the first half. Like Jack Sherritt had 5 or 6 chances.
Well, I think when you got Jack Sherritt in there, if you free him up to do what he wants to do, then he'll be, he's a very, very good player, and to not put too many reins on him to go and do what he has to do, he'll create more chances, and he should have probably had 2, maybe 3 first half himself, or at least work the keeper a little bit more. And I thought Rob Stevenson and George either side.
Oh my life, carry on.
I don't need the light.
Either side did really well first half, and second half, but they seemed to have more of a foothold second half, and we didn't really win as many first and seconds, and they had more territory maybe and put the ball into our box with quality a little bit more than us. But then still on the breakaway when we made changes, and Dakes and George Bowman and Isaac come on, we looked still like a threat, but we didn't work their goalkeeper enough, and that was a disappointing thing. But week and a half, 10 days into the season for us, and it's something that we're gradually getting used to them, because there's a lot of new players and they're getting used to us, and we're trying to put things in motion. But with so many games over a short period of time, it's hard to work on little things that you'll like to on the training ground. But we've got 2 games at home now over the weekend, Saturday and Monday, which we're looking forward to again, being in front of our own fans, and hopefully if we pick up a good number of points in them 2 games, then this will be a decent point.
Yeah.
So it works both ways, exactly the same as Barber.
Adam Mitter came in for his debut today. Do you think that sort of gave you a bit more solidity at the back, Mitch moving into midfield?
I think it did, yeah, in both counts. I thought Adam did really well, yeah, alongside Leon. They looked solid, and Mitch sitting in front of the back 4, and that's, away from home is something that we're looking at. Did really well until he got a knock and had to come off, and I think we lost his presence in there, and his calmness and his ability just to stay in certain areas, and the ball was attracted to him. So really pleased with Adam. I'm really pleased with all of them. We've got a strong squad. We've got 18, 19, 20 players who are all vying to want to play for the shirt, and that's good. That breeds people having to perform, and having to perform week in, week out. Otherwise, other people who are just as good will step in and do it, and that's what you need at a club like our stature, to be able to have that kind of balance. And the recruitment we've done over the summer has allowed that to happen.
Just finally then, one last word on Leon Miles. He was man of the match on Saturday, could easily have been man of the match again today. He seems to have really kicked on again this season.
We didn't have any doubts that he would do that. Not being at this level before, but we knew what his attributes are. Very rare that you have such a big centre half who was as fast as him as well, and he's become more dominant in the first 3 games, and he's carried on from his form last season, which is really, really pleasing. So really pleased with him and others as well, but definitely Leon has definitely come on leaps and bounds over the pre-season and the first 3 games.
Okay. Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you.